Hello, what is up? Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be playing some Mass Effect today, because, I like Mass Effect. If any of you are wondering, this is not the trilogy. This is actually just the release from 2007 on the Xbox 360, so we're going to go to Start New Career, and we're going to start this thing up.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Alright, and we're going to start right here. Now, I'm not going to do too much to the character design model. I'm just going to pretty much pick a class that I like, and from there on we'll just play. We're going to select a enter new ID. We're going to pick custom mail. We're just going to keep his name John. It works for right now. I actually kind of really like this one. They didn't bring it back for future games, but it just kind of makes you, like, as a beginning point, it's really kind of cool, so.
Please reconstruct profile.
Alright.
Pre-service history.
Now we're going to choose, you get to choose, pretty much the history. I don't know what I want to be. I'm going to go with Spacer. I've never done a Spacer one before. I'm going to go with Soul Survivor. Make him kind of, having gone through something bad. We're going to play as Vanguard. Vanguard is pretty much my favorite. You know, we'll also get an extra little thing here where I can choose my, because I played the game so much. So I'm going to pick assault rifles here.
Facial identification.
We're going to leave the face alone. Obviously, it's easy for everyone to recognize. Now, when I play it by myself, obviously, I can change the character around. I can do whatever I want. But here, I'm just going to leave it the same because people tend to like it. Alright, so here we go. We are all set. Waiting for the game to load because it takes forever.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on the cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, so we're out of that cutscene, so to speak. I apologize, I forgot to put on subtitles because, of course, obviously, you guys want to maybe read in, maybe it's late at night, you can't hear everything. Where do I go for subtitles? Oh, there we go. You know, I had seen, no, right, you wanna, oh, confirm. Alright, when we were finished up, I really didn't look at the options. I was too busy talking to myself. So I didn't put on the subtitles, but it shouldn't be a big problem. Unfortunately, this game. Whoa! I do not want a quick game. A lot of this game is gonna have cutscenes and points of talking. For anything major, I'm not going to talk during the major parts where story is really developed. A lot of the side quests and stuff like that doesn't really bother me much. But outside of that, I'm going to probably not talk unless I feel it really necessary. It's not post commentary, it's live, so it'll be easy to do that. Alright, well, I'm a Vanguard, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is put it into the pistol section so you can get your shotguns up. Because once you get shotguns, you don't actually have to use your pistol. You can still use shotguns. The only difference here is that when you're using these, it just makes your damage go up. It's far different than the next two games, than Mass Effect 2 and 3. Don't know why that is. Why they didn't keep this, or maybe they just decided that it was too RPG-ish, which kind of is. Alright, so we're gonna go out. I'm gonna mark all entries viewed so I don't have this crap going on all the time. Alright. Right now we're on the Normandy. Obviously named after Normandy in World War II. We can actually start a conversation up with Navigator Presley right here, and
Commander. Looks like we had a smooth
talks us about
you heading down to see the captain?
whatever. You can actually ask him about what he's arguing about and find out that he's racist against aliens. Apparently, it's never gonna stop.
But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
All we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
He is pretty right. Now we can... The cool thing, the one thing that I remember was a big deal when I first played this in 2007, 2008, was the talking to people. And a lot of, especially in BioWare games, it was pretty much a menu and you'd select what you want and move on. Well, here they decided on a reticule, and it actually pops up before they finish their last sentence, so that you can continue the conversation quickly and make it feel like a real conversation. It doesn't feel out of place. Top right, always a good guy answer. Top or bottom right, always bad guy answer. You don't always get renegade or paragon points, but you know, obviously this side is the investigation side. We're just gonna ask him.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
We're just gonna ask him, say that we're looking into answers. Right now you can't actually explore the whole thing. Awkward as it is, you can't actually explore the Normandy. Can't even use the galaxy map apparently, because that's too much to just say, hey, I want to look at the galaxy. Here we go with a little bit more conversation, by the way.
We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir.
If you're wondering, I'm pretty much gonna go even keel down the entire during the entire playthrough. I don't want to go too much into Paragon or too much into Renegade. I really don't think it suits well to do a Let's Play on that, unless somebody wants to see an entire Paragon play or an entire Renegade play, because it's really hard. You really have to make your character to be like that. And I would think that most people play Paragon, but there's a lot of people who play Renegade too, and not many people like to play just down the middle and keep it even keel. Alright, here we go.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time.
I'm sorry, it sounds so like clueless when I pick the middle path.
The Spectres represent the Council's
Like, what's
power.
going on, Commander?
If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on a cruise. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
You can actually investigate them right here. Ask them a bunch of information about Eden Prime and the Protheans. But if you're really interested in that, I either suggest you play the game or look it up on the wikis.
Just give the word, Captain.
I'm trying to keep this cut down to a short amount of time.
We got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Congratulations, Commander Shepard.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Alright, we are first time saving the game, so... well, we can take a look over here and we can actually see some pretty nasty destruction. Here's what the deal is. Here's what the deal is going to be. As far as, a lot of the, secondary stuff, like, as far as the side quests and things like that, I'm not going to do too much of them. I'm not going to show a whole lot of them. There are a number of them that are mostly just go to a planet, scan the planet to find a piece of equipment, and then you get your money for it. So those are definitely not going to be covered. And I'm only going to cover some of the ones that are well, not required, but they're kind of associated with your party members. Those ones will be pretty easy to do. But other than that, we'll mostly be focusing on the main story aspects. And well, we'll have probably a couple episodes where I just talk to people in the cargo hold. As far as... No, the side quests are going to get done. I'm going to do them, but I'll probably do them in my spare time. I won't do them with commentary. I'll just do them to do them. Because, hell, who cares? I'm saying a lot, and I don't know why. This game is cool because, unlike in the other games, guess what? I don't have to worry about ammo. That's nice. If you haven't played the first one yet of the Mass Effect series, you may be noticing a lot of differences between Mass Effect 1 and the 2 and 3 as far as all that stuff goes. For one, everybody wears armor. It's not like some costume that they wear like they do in Mass Effect 2 and 3. They actually wear their own costume.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, very even keel right now. You know, another cool thing is that, unlike in the other two, I don't have to press A to lean up against the wall. I just walk up to it and he puts his body to it. Now, of course, a lot of things have changed. In Mass Effect 2 and 3, actually, their gameplay style resembles more of the Gears of War type of style now, where shifting to cover is a huge portion of the game, and moving in and out of cover, obviously using your powers too. I'm going to show you my powers list. Right now I only have two. I have throw and warp. This game is more, I want to say that using these powers is more required, because just like a regular real art, just like a Japanese type of RPG, or even some American RPGs, some enemies are only weak to certain ways. I definitely use overload a lot on shields, and I definitely use barrier a lot. Barrier is one of the best skills you can have in this game, and everybody learns it too. That's the key. Everybody here learns barrier. Well, if they're biotic, they learn barrier. But a lot of people know barrier because for some reason it's not an exclusive skill in this game. In future games, it's exclusive skill to certain people. In Mass Effect 2, it's exclusive to Jacob. And in Mass Effect 3, I'm not entirely sure who knows barrier. I think it's, I want to say barrier is exclusive to who? Man, I know somebody's sitting there telling me right now, yelling at me, it's exclusive to this person, it's exclusive to this person. I can't remember for the top of my head who it is. I want to say maybe Liara. She probably does have barrier, but Liara, maybe. Who else? You know, I just stopped playing because I couldn't think of it. I was trying to think of the name. Who is it? Damn it. You know, this is gonna bug me all day until I pop it in and find out. Wow. I'm gonna try to upload the entire first mission in one day, because I really want to kind of get to doing the mission, get to the main game, and really set up the whole story of the game. Unfortunately, though, it's gonna take a little bit of time, about an hour or two.
Give me a status report, Williams.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Obviously, here we can investigate, ask her about various things, such as the Geth, the beacon before the attack, Nihilus.
Move out.
None of it's really essential to the storyline, but that's pretty cool. Also, little point of note here. She is one of your love interests. Probably already knew that, but hey, whatever, you know. Now we're gonna go in here now. We've actually leveled up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 3 points into my character. We're gonna put a couple points into assault training. When we get assault training, we can actually get the ability, when we get tactical armor, to equip medium armor to our character, which is kind of a key. Wow, what else? We're gonna put in assault rifles. Even though I've been using the shotgun this whole time, we're gonna put it in assault rifles because we want that ability. I want barrier, so we're gonna use warp to get to barrier. We're gonna change characters. He's got 4 points actually, so we're gonna put a point in barrier to help save his life a little bit. Decryption definitely, and we'll put a point in sentinel and a point in first aid. All right. With her, we're gonna put points in assault rifles. I figure she's probably gonna be just a heavy assault rifle point user for me. I'm not really gonna focus on pistols too much. Give her a soldier and assault training. She can actually move up and start to, I believe, in fitness. No, where is it? Combat armor, that's it. Alright. In combat armor, she can actually equip heavy armor because she's soldier class, so that's pretty good. We're gonna do a little bit of equipment modification here. Yeah. What we can do is, can actually, in this one, much like in the third game, you can upgrade the weapons and change different things. So we're going to put a high caliber barrel on there. Yeah, minus 20 rate. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to uninstall upgrade. I'm going to put it on my shotgun. We're going to put some hammerhead rounds on there. What this does is it just makes it so your weapons have more to them. Obviously, Scorpion 1 armor, way better than our other armor, Onyx 1. So we're going to go to Ashley Williams. We are going to equip the radioactive rounds to our assault rifle. This way we can at least get some... Caden always goes, for some reason, Caden always goes back to the Lancer, and he's not trained to use the Lancer. Not until future games, which is Mass Effect 3. I'm going to put the gun away for right now, but decryption, you're going to find out, is a key component to this game. Being able to get into place quickly and efficiently will be. They're going to teach us some of the game's mechanics here. And it is much different than a lot of games, a lot of RPGs, period. Most RPGs are melee based. You know, use a sword or some kind of weapon to attack enemies. This is totally different. It uses guns. And that just, when I first played this in 2007, that was completely different. You know, how many RPGs you play with guns? I mean, it sets up a unique aspect to this game. It makes 2007. It certainly was not something.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It
most
must have been
people
moved.
played before.
Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
I'm very even, trying to play, again, very even keel here.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small
Spaceport up ahead.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
But, yeah, you know, here, we're actually coming up at a point where we can use decryption. I'm going to explain decryption when I'm on it, because it can be kind of awkward the first time you're playing if you don't know what to do.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Alright, we get our first Geth enemy. The Husks. Actually, these aren't even Geth enemies, let me tell you. We're gonna get to a point where these become a huge deal in later games. We actually just leveled up too, so we're gonna go down to squad real quick and put points in there. Obviously, Shepard gets 3 points because he's a badass. I'm gonna put another point into pistols to try and, yeah, marksman's kind of cool. We're gonna put a point into Vanguard too. It basically makes our shotgun damage more and increases our biotic protection. Everyone else gets 2 points until until I think level 30. I want to say it's level 30, where you stop getting 2 points. You start getting only 1 point, and that could be a real hazard to you. Obviously, there's a point where Shepard stops getting 3 points altogether and starts getting 1 point, and that really sucks. Makes you have to think, and it's actually a good aspect to this game. If you haven't noticed yet, your health does not recover in this game. Unlike the 2 future games, Mass Effect 2 and 3, this game does not have automatic restoring health.
Thank the Maker. Hurry.
This actually has nothing to do with the main story, so I'm going to talk over it.
I'm Dr. Warren.
In order to unlock this door, you have to do decryption. Decryption is kind of different. As soon as the button lights up, you press it. It's not a Simon Says game where you look at it, wait, and then press it in order. It's actually press it as it pops up. When I first played the game, I thought it was Simon Says, and I screwed up a few times until I figured out that you're supposed to push the button as soon as it pops up.
Williams, take us to the space.
We can actually get a renegade here if we go to investigate and choose the assistant. You can punch him in the face, and that knocks him out, obviously, and you get renegade points, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool touch to make your character kind of seem like an asshole, so that's always nice. Alright, we're gonna definitely explore here. Oh, Omnigel. You know, I just noticed that I got Omnigel. What Omnigel does is later on we're gonna get a vehicle. In this game you actually get to ride around in a vehicle, thankfully. What it basically does is it allows you to repair the vehicle. As you can see, if we press Y right now on weapons, we actually can turn them to Omnigel. Omnigel is mostly used for weapons, but it's also conveniently used for what is it? It's used for the override. If we screw up on an override and we have 15 Omnigel, which we can see on the bottom of the screen next to our money indicator, it says 16. So I have 16 right now after I just picked up that Omnigel. What we can do is we can just use Omnigel to bypass the lock, meaning that if you suck at it, it's pretty much a way to get out of it, so to speak. We're actually going to give Caden this, because I like the shields a little bit better. As far as the heavy armor goes, we can't use that yet, and I think by the time we get to the point where we can use it, it won't be it won't be any good. So we're just going to keep it in our inventory because maybe we'll get there quickly enough and it'll be good armor. But I highly doubt it will be. Sometimes that happens in this game. You'll get random armor for some reason. Like, no one in my party can use heavy armor. Soldiers can't use heavy armor until they upgrade to it. Don't know what that's about. Alright, we get a nice cutscene here, so.
Saren. Niles. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, right now we can only guess what happened. But I'm pretty sure I know what happened. Holy crap, it's huge. If you're wondering, I just put something in my mouth. I apologize for that. But alright, so what we're basically finding out right now is this Saren guy, whoever he is, he obviously knew Nihilus, and he pretty much looks like he murdered him. At least that's what we can see. Now, we don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not going to say anything, but obviously if that is the case, that's a pretty big deal. It means we don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, so we're going to begin another manual override.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out.
This isn't essential either.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of it.
But what we can do here is if we play our cards right, and if you have enough in your either intimidate or charm ability, which is basically just persuasion, we can actually get them to give us basically some extra weapons, some extra gear, and he actually gives us he can actually give us his supplier too, so that's pretty cool.
You gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
This should help. Let's move out.
Obviously, I haven't put any points in my abilities, so I can't do anything. Now, the pistol's actually a really good pistol for this game. And apparently I didn't get it. Apparently I didn't get the pistol. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's actually a pretty damn good pistol, if I do say so myself. You can get, obviously, if you look here, it's pretty much a 42 in damage increase, plus 3 in shots, and plus 13 in accuracy. So we're definitely going to give this to Caden, because he's going to be, unfortunately, will be in our party for a little while. I'm not a big fan of Caden, at least not in that way. I don't really use him a whole lot, because I end up playing characters who have biotic abilities most of the time. He's actually one of the, I want to call him, I think it's Engineer.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Which, if that is the case, I believe it is Engineer. He basically can't use, it says he's trained in pistols, but that's a lie. He's actually not trained in pistol. He shouldn't be trained in pistols based on the class. I think they just did it to give somebody the ability to use a weapon, to give him the use of weapon, because they don't want the game player to feel like they're the only one. Alright, so this is actually a key scene.
A turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the Normandy.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
We're going to actually talk to him about this because I really think this kind of helps establish Ashley's character.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crate?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Obviously,
the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Obviously, I chose something else, but you can make her get pretty pissed off at this guy. Thankfully, the game's saved right here, so if we do die, it'll be, we can start over from this point. Here we go. Now, we're almost done with this mission, so that's pretty good, actually. We're almost done with it. What's going to happen is once we get back on the Normandy, I'm going to go through the rings of the next scene, and then I'm going to save, and we're going to wait for the next part then. It's probably, if you're watching this, is probably like the third part, understandably. I intended to put the whole mission in, probably put the whole mission in one video, but it's going to be really tough to do that, especially with YouTube's limits. Obviously, people can't put hour-long videos on YouTube. And for some reason, I cannot hit this guy over here. So I'm going to switch to this and see what I can do. And there we go. Now, if we can actually quick switch between the two weapons by hitting the E on Xbox 360 LB. Understandably, the game has been ported now to both the PS3 in the form of the Mass Effect trilogy. I have not played it yet, so I do not know if there's any differences between the original and the new one. Probably updated graphics for the PS3 version, as well as maybe some new missions.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Get a good shot of a Geth right there too, so it's pretty nice to know that we can see the Geth. Alright, so right away, first thing we're gonna do, we got 5 minutes. We gotta detonate, I believe, 4 charges.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Yeah, 4 charges.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
It doesn't take too long to get it, and actually you can get it done in like under 2 minutes. And the reason it takes 2 minutes is because you gotta get to each one of them. See, we're disarming this one right here, so we have a whole bunch of them down there. Those shields they put up can be broken pretty easily just by shooting, so don't worry about it. Don't freak out if you see the shields come up. You can actually break up. I don't have the ability right now, but there is I believe it. Oh, I think it's called Overload. I'm not sure what the actual name is. I believe it is Overload, though. We can actually overload when we can overload shields. Alright, you see the red? Right now I'm going to press Y and activate my Metagel. Metagel is this game's way of healing you. I'm going to come back here and disarm this charge because I completely forgot about it. But the Metagel is basically this game's way of healing you because you can't heal on your own. Metagel would make a comeback in the next 2 games, but it will not be in the same way as it is in this game. Instead, it's used for reviving people back to life. In the 3rd game, they started to give you a health bar that was divided into 5 sections. In those 5 sections, you know, you can, if there's a little bit of health in those 5 sections, you can actually recover that back. But what happened was, and you use Metagel to obviously fill up the parts that are gone. So that's pretty interesting, but you also have to use it to restore other teammates. So they tried to make it more. They tried to make it more a combination of both 2 and 3, or 1 and 2, and 3, and that's pretty good. But again, people have been talking about it like it's a bad game. It is not a bad game. Let me tell you, it's a great game. People just need to recognize that. Right, so we're actually almost done here. I mean, really almost done. We're actually at the beacon, so we're pretty much ready to get this done and over with. There's a few lockers around here, and we want to kind of get these items to help us later on, which would be in the next part, because items seem to come and go in this game. You actually get a 250 limit, and you can fill that 250 limit pretty fast. That's because each item you pick up counts as 1 item. It does not stack like in other RPGs, where if you buy 30 potions, you get 1 slot with 30 potions on it. It actually does not stack at all. So every time you pick up hammerhead rounds, it counts as 1 slot in your inventory. It's pretty damn frustrating. It can be pretty frustrating if you don't manage it right. Every time you finish a mission, you should use your requisition officer downstairs or some other form of person, maybe on the Citadel, to sell your items off. Use that chance to sell your items off. What we're going to do, we're going to take a look here actually, and we should get a cutscene, but that's the cutscene we're looking for.
It's like someone dropped a bomb.
Believe it or not, yeah, that's exactly where it landed. It destroyed a good chunk of land. Made it look like a volcano was up in there. Oh, you know what? I forgot this crate. I was looking around for crates, and we just got some more heavy armor. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with all this heavy armor. No one can wear it yet. Yeah, she can't wear it yet. Obviously, it's pretty nice. We got a duelist. They're pretty much the same armor, just probably different colors. And we got the assassin armor. The assassin armor kicks major. You know what? And I'm not gonna say it because I'm trying to keep the channel pretty much free of that stuff. But it does. It's a really good armor. In a few of my playthroughs, the medium assassin's armor has been used very frequently for me. affords great protection for your character. It's really good on shields too. I'm gonna put another one into assault training. We're gonna put one into pistols, and let's put one into Vanguard. All right, as for these guys, we're gonna put one into barrier, and we're gonna put one into decryption. Each time you upgrade, you could get, I believe, halfway through decryption. Every time you get a new level of sabotage, you actually unlock the ability to get advanced and hard decryptions. It's very important to remember that. Right, for her, we're going to put one into soldier, and we're going to put one into combat armor. We really want to get to that. We really want to get to that ability to use heavy armor, so we can equip these items and start selling off old items. Plus, we don't want to die. Alright, so here's the last cutscene for Eden Prime. Enjoy.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch him. It's too dangerous.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Grey Angel. I really should have turned off notifications. I'm sorry about that.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
We're going to be nice to her because I really kind of want to sleep with Ashley, not Liara. I've done that too many times.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
We can actually ask him about these two things, which I'm going to do because... hell, why not?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
We're gonna actually talk about hates humans right here.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so you see we're saving. I actually don't have to do anything to save this, but we basically find out that the beacon gave Shepard a bad vision. He saw war, death, all that good stuff. Basically, we don't have much to go on though, other than that that's what he saw. He can't really do anything about it. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, is I'm going to end right now. And what we're pretty much going to just, the next part, we're going to start. We're going to go to the Citadel, we're going to talk to Joker, all that good stuff. And we're basically going to get this story really started to go, because it's not as big right now, but it'll get much bigger. Alright, so from me, from everyone here, thanks for watching.